All right, everybody, what's up? Welcome to the first edition of Ride the Wave Automotive. I'm the Spike King with the spiked hair. It's not always great being me, because sometimes you end up having car trouble, just like the rest of us. So we popped the hood right here. We're gonna take a look inside. Been having some problems lately with my accelerator. YouTube's a great place. You can learn a lot of things, so let's take a look at what we're working with today. So here's the inside of my beautiful 2010 Ford Focus. As I said, I'm having accelerating problems. What happens is you hit the accelerator, not really going anywhere. So I've read online, it's the throttle body, which is right here. The throttle body, what happens is a lot of carbon buildup and oil buildup happens right in here. You need to keep it cleaned. If you go to a mechanic, it's going to cost you about $300 just to clean it. But really, it just takes about a couple minutes. From what I read, I've never done this before. It would take a couple screws off here, get it open, clean it out. So let's start working on that. All right. So sometimes in life, things are going to be difficult, and you got to work with what you got. So all you need is that flathead right here. You take this off. Unfortunately, on this end, there's no flathead area. And again, I'm not a mechanic or anything. So you want to take this off here. And we're going to have to work around it. So that's the throttle body right inside. And right in here, which hopefully this focuses, right in there is where it's all dirty, right in the inside. All the carbon builds up in the inside. What you want to do is really take this off to clean it. Now, I've seen videos. Some just spray it on there, wipe it down with the rag. They're all good. Others suggest you take all these bolts off, take the whole thing off, clean it from the inside out, spray it down. Others also suggest you should take the battery out for about 6 hours, because this can still be activated as well too when you cut a finger off. So you gotta risk it to get the biscuit, as I say. All right, the Spike King checking back in here. We went to Lowe's. We had to go get a little set there because I want to try to take the whole thing off. I don't want to just spray it, but you want to go to AutoZone. You want to get yourself this right here. You want to get the throttle body air intake cleaner. You want to get that done. So they don't sell this at Lowe's, but you definitely want to go to AutoZone, grab this one right here. Let's see if we can take this off. All right, live update here. So use the wrench here. We end up getting into the throttle body as earlier. I end up able to take this off as well too. So what you should be able to do after you disconnect everything is this is what you'll have for the throttle body right here. Now you can see on the outside it's actually pretty clean itself. But here's where the gunk was, and you showed earlier that I was scraping at it. But we really want to clean all that in there as well. So now we'll take this, we'll bring it inside, we'll spray it down. And you can even see right in there how dirty it is, so we'll spray that as well too. Got our throttle body right here. As you can see, look at that gunk inside. I was scraping some of it off, but it's all the way around. So all you gotta do, it's like we showed you earlier, your throttle body air take cleaner. You give it some spray here. See right in there. A little hard to see, but it comes right off actually. You just want to spray it down. Get a couple clean rags as well. That's where I got it from Lowe's. You just want to wipe it down and get all that gunk out of there. See, just even on that. So we'll do that a couple times right here. All right, so this is the backing of it now. Look at it, it's a lot cleaner than what it was. We're gonna let this dry off, head back outside, try cleaning out the inside a little bit more. All right, so we're back out here. That's inside, this goes to the engine right here. So I told you earlier it was a lot gunky. They say don't suggest to take the cleaner and just spray it in there. You don't want it to go in that way, so you should spray it on the rag. This is actually an update of what kind of looked like inside there. Yeah, pretty gross. So I'm gonna continue doing that. Clean it out, let it dry, and then we're gonna reassemble it back together. It's time to put the bolts back in there, connected this back into place, get the valve back in there as well. I kind of had to tear this up a little bit just to get in there, but it's a lot cleaner than what it was. And so I got the throttle body back in, and that's all well and done. But you also have your mass flow air sensor right in here, and that also should be cleaned out with the throttle body. You got the mass airflow sensor cleaner. So we're just gonna spray this a bunch, wipe it down with a clean rag. It's got some rags here, put it all back together. So it's pretty quick assembly. We got the nuts back in. The Valve right here is back on, tightened up there. You gotta make sure everything is put back into place. We even got this clipped back as well too. So everything's back into place. It's clean. So let's turn the car on and see what we got. Okay, everything's back into place. We got the car running right now. Everything looks pretty good.